Hey YouTube! Today, we are diving into the 2008 Swedish vampire film, Let the Right One In. Based on the novel of the same name, this movie is interesting. It's definitely atmospheric, but also quite slow-paced, which some might find a drag. And while it's visually striking, I found the portrayal of the vampire, as almost angelic, contrasted with the brutal violence of the humans, a bit unsettling. It's a unique take, but not necessarily a positive one. Oh, and just a heads up, there's an American remake a few years later. The film centers around Oscar, a 12-year-old boy relentlessly bullied at school. He's powerless against his tormentors, but his fantasies of revenge are intense and violent. Meanwhile, a mysterious man and a young girl move into the apartment building next door. We soon see the man attempting to drain the blood of a victim, hanging him upside down from a tree, a scene interrupted by some dog walkers. News reports hint at a series of similar murders across the city. Oscar meets his new neighbor, Eli. Even in the dead of winter, she wears no warm clothes and feels no cold. She doesn't know her age or birthday. She's a vampire. Her grandfather provides her with blood, but his age makes it increasingly difficult. He's nearly caught in the act, and to protect Eli, he disfigures himself with acid before she ultimately, and mercifully, ends his life. Oscar and Eli's friendship deepens. He asks her out, and she helps him find his courage. The next day, Oscar finally stands up to his bully. He then brings Eli to a secret place, cutting his arm, seemingly to bond with her. The question hangs in the air, will his blood turn him into a vampire? We don't find out, as Eli, overcome by hunger, drinks the spilled blood instead. Interestingly, after Eli attacks a woman, the victim develops an intense bloodlust, leading her to a cat owner's house where she's attacked by cats. It's a strange detail, and I wonder if it's a nod to esoteric ideas about vampires and astral planes, or just a creative flourish. The film explores the complex relationship between Eli and Oscar. Eli admits to killing for sustenance, and Oscar reveals a similar capacity for violence, driven by revenge. He arguably displays a darker nature than the vampire herself. After Eli is forced to kill a man in her apartment, she flees. Oscar is then targeted by his bully's older brother, a sadist who seems capable of murder. It looks grim for Oscar, who's once again subjected to violence, but Eli arrives just in time to save him. The film ends with them embarking on a journey together, Oscar now Eli's companion. So, should you watch Let the Right One In? It's a slow burn, with a unique perspective on vampires and a chilling exploration of violence and revenge. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.